What is going on, everyone? The trade deadline has been completed, and there has been some nice juicy moves. And of course, let's start this off with the Philadelphia Eagles, because Golden Tate is now a Philadelphia Eagle, baby. Let's go. It took a third-round pick from Howie Roseman, and he's a 30-year-old who will be a free agent at the end of the year. There is some compensation in 2020 if he does not re-sign and he walks as a free agent. We're talking about a third or a fourth round pick later on. But hey, listen, it's all about right now. We need to get this team to get better. We need to score more points. We need someone on the outside of Alshon to be able to produce a little bit more to open up the field in its entirety. And yes, Golden Tate has played a lot of inside in the slot, but he has the ability to play on the outside. He's also phenomenal when it comes to yak. He's going to be giving us a lot of yardages after the contact, after he has the ball in his hands. He's a great pickup. He really is. You look at the Dallas Cowboys and say, wow, a first rounder for Amari Cooper? Golden Tate looks like a no-brainer for a third for me, honestly. It is a little bit. It is. I mean, a third round pick is still a decent pick, but with the compensation that can come to us if he does not re-sign with the Eagles as he is a free agent at the end, and just the fact that this helps this football team now. I mean, this will allow Nelson Aguilar to be who he was back in the slot. It will reduce a little bit more of Jordan Matthews and all, but listen, you're getting a veteran receiver who is a beautiful route runner. He's got great hands. He can make things happen. And on top of that, we have a good portion here with our bye week for him to come in and learn a little bit of this playbook, and we don't have to throw him right into the fire or sit him. The bye week works to our advantage right now. I mean, it really is an effective move. I understand why we did it. It's seriously. Howie Roseman spoke to the media. This is a statement. A statement to my team. A statement to the coaching staff. We're ready to go. It wasn't the greatest start. We are ready to go and add. He puts it out on Twitter. I love you, Detroit. But let's go. Philly, Philly. Carson Wentz is tweeting at him. I mean, his value is without a doubt going to help, because he's going to stretch the field. A lot of people cover Alshon, right? Well, when your best corner is covering our best receiver, Alshon, think of what Golden Tate is going to be able to do on the other side. If he's stretching the field just like Alshon is, what about Ertz, Aguilar, Dallas Goedert? Hell, Matthews will still get some time in the slot as well. Golden Tate might even get some time in the slot. We're going to use him all over the place. I'm excited to see what Doug is going to be able to do with him on the field. I love it. I absolutely love it. Did I wish there was going to be another move, say a LaShawn McCoy or something? Yeah, maybe, whatever. But I will say this. The Redskins responded. Because right after we make this trade for Golden Tate, bang, haha, Clinton Dix for a fourth. Yeah. So the Redskins made moves too. And listen, that's a good jab. That's a good counter punch. It is. He's a good player. He's a great player. So the Redskins counter with the Eagles. But guess what? I love my birds. All right? I love my birds. And I think this is a very effective move. It makes this team better without a doubt. You need to take risks. This is one of them. You give up a third. You get Golden Tate. He's a hell of a receiver. He's a very mature player. He has great personality. He's a culture guy. And he's going to help this football team. He's going to help Carson Wentz. Carson's going to have another threat. Another target. See, what it does defensively is now you have two guys you need to respect so much. Because before it was, okay, you shut down Alshon. Who the hell is on the other side? Nobody. So maybe they can stack the box a little bit more. Well, now you got to respect Golden Tate. Respect Alshon. Pull a guy out of the box. Well, now our running game is going to be more effective. This factors in big time. This is so huge. And I'm pumped. I can't wait to think we come out of the bye against the Dallas Cowboys. Oh, Sunday Night Football at the Lake. I mean, it's a beautiful move by Howie Roseman, in my opinion. Let me know what you think in the comments. But let's look at what else we had go on during the trade deadline. So I mentioned the Redskins, the Rams. They traded a 2019 third and a 2020 fifth for Dante Fowler. Oh, talk about a steal, right? I mean, he's going to be a stud on that line. That defensive core is lethal. But it's interesting because what are the Jags doing? I mean, what does that say for the Jags? They're giving up, or they don't think he's very successful? I mean, his numbers don't scream insanity this year, but he's still young, and he's a great piece, and put him on a team like the Rams, and whew. To be honest with you, I really like that move for the Rams. The Ravens trade a 7th round pick for Ty Montgomery. We know the situation going over in Green Bay that happened on the Rams game. It was a 425, America's game of the week, where he was told, do not leave the end zone so you can give Aaron Rodgers a chance to win the football game. And what's he do? He runs out of the end zone late. He fumbles the football. The Rams get it, and the rest is history. They trade him for a 7th to Baltimore. Go ahead, get out of here. But it is interesting because now the Packers make some moves. They move on from Clinton Dix. They move on from their running back. What's the theory behind that squad? Because you have Aaron Rodgers, you can do anything? Listen, I get the Ty Montgomery move without a doubt. Selfish play, but it's interesting to see how they're thinking internally. And then Houston, they acquired Demaryius Thomas, and they're rolling right now. Winning 5 games straight. Deshaun Watson looks great. You also have their defense, who is tremendous. I love the addition of Thomas, and they got Thomas and the 7th, and they gave up a 4th and a 7th. So essentially, they swapped 7th-round picks, and they traded a 4th for Demaryius Thomas, and that's a great move for Houston as well. So a wild trade deadline, without a doubt. It's interesting because now with football, you don't see this normally. This wasn't something that was normal, where there were NFL trades all the time, and now it's just, it blew up, and now people are making trades. GMs are on the phone all night long. They're ready to make some splashes for their teams, and I love it. It makes it very interesting. I think the Eagles made a fantastic move today. Honestly, you look at it, and I think every team that made a trade got something good when it comes to, the big names. So, for example, what I mean is the Eagles getting Golden Tate. That's phenomenal. I'm not so much talking about the Lions getting the 3rd, but in reality, if they were going to lose him anyway, yeah, well, you might as well get something. They got a 3rd, which is a decent pick, but I think the Eagles got a great value out of that. I think the Redskins got great value in Clinton Dix. I think the Ravens for a 7th, hell, why not? I mean, a culture change. You don't want to be in Green Bay. It's worth the risk. It's a 7th-round pick. The Rams, Dante Fowler, come on. That's a great addition. And Houston getting Thomas, a great addition. I really do think every team that went out and made a push to acquire someone to help their team kind of came in on the positive side. I'm not saying they definitely won the draft. I think they add value. They added value and made their rosters better. So it's been a crazy day. It really has been. I'm excited to see how this works out for everyone. Let's go Birds. I love the move. Great move by Howie. What do you guys think down below?